Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Speakeasy English, the podcast where we help you speak English with confidence, one conversation at a time. I am your host, Sarah, and today we have a really exciting episode for you. Have you ever stood next to someone, maybe at a bus stop, or in a lift, or at work, and you wanted to say something, but you did not know how to start? Yes, me too. We have all been there. Well, today we are going to fix that. Today we are talking about small talk. Small talk. What is small talk? Small talk means short, friendly conversations, not big, serious topics. Just simple, easy conversations with people around you. And to help us today, I have a wonderful guest. He is an English teacher, a traveler, and a very good talker. Please welcome Tom.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for having me. I am really excited to be here today.
Tom, welcome to the show. Are you ready to help our listeners with their small talk?
Absolutely ready. Let's go!
Okay, Tom, let's start from the beginning. Very simple question. What is small talk?
Great question. So, small talk is a short, friendly conversation. It is not a deep conversation. You are not talking about life problems or big decisions. You are just talking, being friendly, being warm.
Give us an example, a simple one.
Okay, imagine you are in the office. You walk to the coffee machine. Your colleague is already there. You smile and you say, "Good morning. How are you today?" That is small talk.
Short, simple, friendly. So, Tom, why is small talk important? Why should our listeners learn this?
Because small talk opens doors. When you make small talk, people feel comfortable around you. They see you as friendly and approachable. Approachable means easy to talk to, easy to go near.
Approachable. I love that word. Say it with us. Approachable. Approachable. It means people feel comfortable coming to you.
Exactly. And in real life, at work, at school, while traveling, small talk helps you make friends, make connections, and feel less nervous in social situations.
So, remember this. Small talk is not small at all. Small talk is actually very powerful.
Okay, let's get practical now. Tom, how do you start a conversation with someone? What do you say first?
So, the easiest way to start a conversation is to use what I call an opener. An opener is your first sentence. It breaks the silence. It says, "Hey, I am friendly. Let's talk."
Openers, love it. Give us some examples.
Okay, so here are some very simple and natural openers. Number one, talk about the weather.
Oh, yes, the weather, a classic.
Right. In English-speaking countries, the weather is the most popular small talk topic. You can say, "What a beautiful day today." Or, "It is so cold today, isn't it?" Or simply, "Lovely weather, right?"
To listeners, repeat after me. What a beautiful day today. Say it again. What a beautiful day today. Perfect.
The second opener, ask about something near you. For example, you are in a bookshop. You see someone looking at a book. You say, "Oh, is that book good? I was thinking of reading it."
Oh, I love that one. It feels so natural.
Yes, because it is natural. You are noticing something real, something in front of you, and making a comment. That is all small talk is. You notice something, you say something about it.
The third opener, Tom?
Give a compliment. People love compliments. A compliment means you say something nice about someone. For example, "I love your bag. Where did you get it?" Or, "Your English is really good. Have you been studying long?"
Oh, that is so nice. And it always makes people smile, right?
Always. A compliment plus a question, that is a perfect conversation starter.
So let's review. 3 great openers. Number 1, talk about the weather. Number 2, notice something near you and make a comment. Number 3, give a compliment. Simple, right? Now, Tom, let's teach our listeners some actual phrases, real sentences they can use today, real English for real life.
Yes, okay, so let's go through them one by one.
First phrase,
How are you doing? This is very common, especially in American English. It means, how are you? How is your life? How is everything? And the normal answer is, I'm doing well, thanks. And you?
Let's repeat that together. How are you doing? And the answer? I'm doing well, thanks. And you? Beautiful. Practice that at home.
Second phrase, what do you do? This means, what is your job? What is your work? For example, so what do you do? And the answer, I'm a teacher. What about you?
What do you do? Such a useful phrase. You can use this at parties, at events, when you meet new people anywhere.
Third phrase, where are you from? Very simple, but very powerful. Everyone loves to talk about where they are from. And then you can follow up, oh really? I have always wanted to visit there.
Even if you have not. It is just friendly.
Exactly. You were just being warm and interested. Fourth phrase, have you been here before? You can use this in a restaurant, a cafe, a new city, anywhere. It is a great way to start a conversation.
Fifth phrase?
It was so nice talking to you. This is how you end a small talk conversation politely. You smile, you say, it was so nice talking to you. Have a great day. And everyone feels good.
That last one is so important. Ending a conversation well is just as important as starting it. Always end with warmth. Always end with a smile in your voice.
Absolutely. And here are 3 more quick ones. What are you up to this weekend? Meaning, what are your plans? Did you catch the game last night? You can say this about football, cricket, any sport. And this place is really nice, isn't it? A great filler phrase when you want to say something but are not sure what. Filler phrase. Filler means something you use to fill the silence, to fill the empty space. These phrases keep the conversation going.
Tom, let's do some role play now. I love role play for learning. Let's show our listeners what small talk sounds like in real life.
Great idea. Let's do it.
Okay, situation 1. You are at a work event. You do not know anyone. You walk up to someone standing alone. Go.
Okay, here we go. Hi there. Are you enjoying the event so far?
Oh, yes, it's great. This venue is beautiful, isn't it?
It really is. I love this place. Is this your first time here?
Yes, first time. What about you?
Same here. By the way, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Tom. I'm Sarah. So, what do you do?
And just like that, a conversation begins. Did you notice? No big topics, no serious questions. Just place, event, names, job. Easy.
That is the magic of small talk. You do not need perfect English. You just need a few phrases and a friendly smile. Situation 2. You are at a coffee shop. You are waiting in line. The person next to you looks at the menu for a long time. Go, Tom.
There are so many choices, right? I can never decide.
Me neither. Do you come here often?
Yes, almost every morning. The flat white here is amazing. Have you tried it?
Not yet. Maybe I will today. Thanks for the tip.
Short, sweet, natural. That is small talk.
And our listeners, notice Tom used right at the end of his first sentence. This is very common in English. When you say right or isn't it at the end, you are inviting the other person to agree. You are opening the door for them to respond.
Great point, Sarah. These little question tags, right and isn't it, they make conversation feel very natural.
Okay, we are getting close to the end of our episode, but before we go, Tom, give us your top tips for better small talk, quick and simple.
Okay, tip number 1, smile. Always smile. Even on the phone, people can hear a smile in your voice. A smile says, I am friendly. I am safe to talk to.
Love that. Tip 2.
Listen. Small talk is not just about talking. It is about listening. When someone answers your question, really listen. Nod. Say, oh, really? Or, that's interesting. People love to feel heard.
Tip 3.
Ask follow-up questions. A follow-up question is a question you ask after the first answer. So someone says, I work in finance. You say, oh, really? Do you enjoy it?
That follow-up question keeps the conversation alive.
Tip 4.
Don't be afraid of silence. A small pause in conversation is completely normal. You do not need to fill every second with words. Take a breath, think, then speak.
And tip 5.
Practice every day, not just in English class, in real life. At the shop, with your neighbor, with a stranger in a queue. Every small interaction is practice. Every day is a chance to get better.
Practice every day. Every small interaction is practice. I want every listener to hear that and remember it.
Okay, everyone, it is practice time. This is my favorite part of the show. Tom is going to ask you 3 questions. Answer them out loud. Do not be shy. There is no wrong answer. Just speak.
Ready? Here we go. Question 1.
Hi, how are you doing today? Answer out loud. Say, I'm doing well, thanks. And you?
Great. Question 2. Where are you from?
Answer with your city or country. For example, I'm from Karachi, Pakistan. What about you?
Excellent. Last one. Question 3. What do you do? Tell me your job or what you study. For example, I'm a student. I'm studying business. What about you?
Amazing. You just did small talk. Did that feel good? Because it should. You are doing better than you think. Every time you practice, you grow. Every time you try, you win.
Tom, thank you so much for being here today. This was such a great conversation.
Thank you, Sarah. This was so much fun. And to everyone listening, you are doing great. Keep going. Small talk is a skill, and every skill gets better with practice.
So here is your homework for this week. Every day, start one small conversation in English. Just one, with anyone. How are you? Beautiful day, isn't it? What are you up to? Just one sentence. That is all.
And if you do that every day for 1 week, I promise you, your confidence will grow, your English will grow, and the world will open up for you.
Thank you so much for listening to Speak Easy English, Episode 1. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English. I will see you in Episode 2. Until then, keep smiling, keep practicing, and keep speaking. You've got this. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.